chilling in the Hummer, just cruising in this bad weather. Why not take it out for a run? Why not have some fun? There's so much of a bad storm right now. I'm just like, are you kidding me? Nerf. Let's go on some cruise control. So bad weather today, just gonna keep cruising on this and then get this thing charged up because I haven't driven this in a while, so why not? Why not? Strawberry Festival, woohoo! So I'm just generally heading back to downtown because I got a couple courses to take. Still waiting for those engineering courses to open. I was supposed to register at the beginning of the semester, but unfortunately the classes got full again. The struggles of filling out requirements as a grad student. Oh, woe is me. But anything to do to live a better life, that's what it is. I want to excite the mind. Hey, if you got to do something to be better, live a better life, you got to make those sacrifices and all that stuff. I also got probably gonna have to clear up some things. I think some people might think, oh, you live in the city and all that stuff, but there's some places you live rural. What is that? Unfortunately, I live in a rural city, but the thing is, though, if you want to have a better education, you're gonna have to go to the mid-city areas, which sucks. I mean, I wish there was better education in rural areas because I know there's great people, great minds over there in the rural city, guys, and they treat you with respect. I mean, I wish we could have that, but this is the sacrifices we had to make to live a better life and get a better education and learn some things, so to be able to apply it to the areas that we live in. I mean, not everyone is like the same. I come to school because I actually want to learn something, but I've remembered the past 6 years of my college life, it's like they told me to join the rat race and follow the system kind of thing. Oh, just take the 9-to-5 job and be happy with it. I'm like, that doesn't excite me too much. So I'm kind of glad that I live in a rural city. The only bad part about it is like a traffic jam, and then you gotta drive a smaller car. You can't drive a big truck like this. That's the only issue. And people look at you weird, but I don't give a damn about it. I love it. This thing has been with me for like almost 9 years now, so I'm proud of it. Even though I had this battery issue, this battery was there for like almost 8 years, so pretty much that battery is dying on me. I have to replace it. I have no choice, but it's not the time now. And good thing the payments have paid off on this one, so I'm kind of relieved and I'm kind of happy that I got this. But so heading back to the school, gotta get my brain going, gonna learn some new tips and tricks. I'm gonna enjoy every minute. I can finally learn something for once. Haha. Rather than be pressured and then they got me screwed over in undergrad. Not doing that crap again. What are you doing? What are you doing? What was that? Wow. You're just living up to the standards of a BMW driver. How cute. How adorable. And it looks so adorable with the purple color. Oh man, that looks nasty over there. I didn't even bring my umbrella. So if you guys have noticed over the past few uploads that I've been trying to do something really creative with videos and all that stuff. I bet you he's not gonna stop. Nope, he just stopped. And I'm one of the nicest ones that follow the directions. Ha 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 ha. I'm one of the most polite guys. Yep. Have a good day. I want to clear up another thing is that I know, like in societal norms, a lot of people who sees Hummers as douchebaggery or something like, oh, they're pompous and all that stuff. And I know over the years, like from when the first Hummer came out from 2008 to, like, I don't know, I think it's still now, they still think that people who drive Hummers are obnoxious. I mean, see, I still met up with them. I just had to be patient about it. But anyways, the general consensus with that Hummer ordeal with this obnoxiousness, I just did something stupid. Oh well. I mean, we've been really nice, and I know there's a lot of bad drivers out there, and as me as a Hummer owner and a driver, ooh, Raptor. Oh my god. We'll discuss about that later. But not all Hummer drivers are obnoxious or pretentious douchebags. I mean, I'm one of the nicest guys out there. I mean, there's a lot of nice Hummer drivers that are really cool and really kind and all that stuff. But it's always that social pressures or whatever the thing it is, like from media perspective, like from newspapers and all that stuff, people think, oh, if you drive a Hummer, you're obnoxious, and then the whole world listens to one sheep's opinion about it. I mean, and then they think generalization of all Hummer drivers are bad, which is complete crap. So I'm telling you guys, it's not true. It just really depends on the driver. I could say the same thing about BMW drivers, but obviously, I've seen a lot more BMW drivers that act like pretentious jerks. So, yeah, so some Hummer drivers are nice, and we've been nice lately, and all the bad drivers have been selling their cars, which is great for us because we don't need them anymore. I'm glad they're gone. So, with that being said, see you in a bit. So welcome back. Now it's downpoured completely. So this is going to be a complete mess, but it's okay. It happens. Look at downtown, it's getting rebuilt already. But class was good. I got 2 A's. I'm happy. Hard work is actually paying off. So that's how you actually become successful. I mean, I remember, like, I didn't take hard work for seriously or take it for granted. I didn't take it for granted, so I'm paying the price for it. But that's okay. I mean, you live and learn and you grow as a better person over time. I mean, yeah, that's the point of growing up. I mean, getting close to a quarter of a century of my life. I'm gonna have to grow up and start acting like an adult. But I won't dress nice because I know what people do when they see people dressing appropriately and all that stuff. Yeah, nice try, guys. I'm not gonna do it. Doesn't make me comfortable. I'm gonna stay true to myself, but I'm also gonna have a great character. That's what it's all about. Great mind, great character. Doesn't matter about the exterior qualities at this point. And that's what I've always noticed over time. Like, people overdo themselves exteriorly, thinking that they might get with people and all that stuff, but it just draws out the not honest people in life. Like, it draws in, like, let's just say, people that they say they are who they are, but they really aren't, based on character. So, and I never understood that when I was, say, 18 all the way to, like, age 23. And obviously for males, I mean, and in a physiological standpoint or mentally and all that stuff, it happens. I mean, we don't mature faster. So it took some time to understand that. But now I do. So, I mean, I see no issue with that. I mean, that's a part of growing up, and that's what we're going to have to deal with. So now what excites me more is reading books, doing research, and doing some things that is kind of constructive in your life. And that's one thing, like changing the battery. It looks like a problem, but it's actually really constructive of me because I like those problem-solving things. I enjoy it every single day, and I don't mind it. So, I mean, if people have like some kind of thing, and if I could answer it, I don't mind. I mean, we live in this world. We don't know a lot of things. So I'm willing to learn a lot of things. And that's what I said when I first did the vlog. I mean, every day is a learning day. We have to grow and learn. That's how our minds work. It's kind of like when you're doing a workout every single day. Like when you want to build muscles, you want to have to do the repetitions every time. You got to keep doing it, keep doing it. If you're going to become a better sports guy, you're going to have to do repetition over time. And that's one of my key things. If you want to become better, do the repetition and learn and understand it and do the skills. It's about developing the skills, and whatever information you develop will build over time. Let the knowledge build over time. Just do the skill. It's all about doing, and then you'll get the understanding later in as you grow as a person. And that's one thing I've learned. I mean, I'm not like a visual or auditory type of person. In real life, if you met me, I'm actually a dead quiet person. Not just like, I look like a weirdo, but I don't talk. Okay, we're gonna side minute for that. This guy got an M5 badge, and it's like a 535 with an M5 badge on it. And I could tell that that's not an M5. The M5 would have the quad exhaust on it. That only has a dual exhaust. Dual tip exhaust. Correction, dual tip exhaust. So it's kind of funny. Like I said, what an irony. Like, exteriorly you may look it's like that, but it really isn't. The character-wise, it's what is inside that matters. So I could honestly, I could tell that that was actually wow. You're crazy, man. Back to the point. You may fool people on the outside, but when you look at the overall picture, if you scan a little more and look in depth into it, you kind of realize, okay, yeah, honestly, that's not really an M5. That's actually a 535i. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Well, there's a law. Oh boy. Oh Lord. Oh ho 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 ho. Be careful when you're driving on the highways. Lesson of the day. When you're driving on the highways in this kind of weather, always drive slow and with care. That's always the thing. And yes, I'm driving with one hand on. That's bad. But I gotta give an explanation. I gotta use my actions to say it. But always be careful when you're driving. It is not worth going fast. Just go slow and steady and calm and enjoy the meaning of driving. That's all it matters. Everything will pay off through patience. And yes, as a human being, some days I may not be patient, and it really depends on the severity of it. But honestly, it happens. It happens to all of us. There's no ultimate perfectionist or anything like that. And I gotta be honest with a lot of you guys that it's okay. We're all gonna have problems. It is fine. So we'll just grow and move on. Yeah, that's the one thing I love about this truck. Like, it just runs smooth like butter all the time. It's just, I feel comfortable and relaxed. I feel like just, if someone just like gets in the way, I don't care, because I just enjoy driving this. It's just like the cruise of it. I mean, I know a lot of people will say the gas suck on it and all that, but if you are like an engineer or a physicist or anything like that, I mean, if you study the laws of physics or anything like that, everyone would understand the more weight you have, the more energy it requires. Obviously, that's what the Hummer is. Don't be surprised. It's not like every other car. Oh, a truck has to be like a car, has to be fuel efficient. No, guys. A truck is heavy. It requires a lot of energy. I mean, and there's a lot of misconception and wrong perception that, oh, everyone drives cars in general, but that's not always the case. I mean, there's some places, even the place I live is like, it's like truck country, and you shouldn't be surprised. I drive a truck. I love driving a truck, but that's how it is. I mean, every culture is different, and that's how it is. I mean, there's no sense of respectability. They always like these people that come out, like you hear the Greenpeace Party, or you hear these environmentalist. Yes, I'm have to call out the environmentalists on this one, because they assume, like, they see a grotesque looking truck. Yes, I just call my truck a grotesque looking truck. Sue me. But they say, oh, it's big and all that stuff, it ruins the environment. They want to do that to have dominance, to prove that they want to be better than you. They want to have the popularity. It's all for attention seeking. And sometimes people think that when I drive a truck, I do it for the sake of getting attention. No. I drive it because I love it. I enjoy it. I remember growing up, it's like people thought I was doing it for attention, but they don't know who I really am. I mean, I might have to sit down and have a cup of coffee with you and then go in depth with you. But if I do that, I go over the top and talk about it, and then afterwards, like when you meet me again, I'm actually dead quiet. But in reality, I just love trucks. Specifically this truck though, because it has a Corvette engine. I always loved Corvettes from the start. And what a coincidence, I got a Corvette truck and it got off-road tires and all that. I mean, I love going off-roading. I miss going off-roading. I really want to go off-roading again. That's one of my main goals. I used to do it when I was 16 all the way to 19, but I was like, maybe I should just, I need to get that, I feel like I need to get that passion back again, and that's what I feel like. But there's always this societal norms, like you have to be like everyone else, and it just takes away who you are based on character. And I miss the small things that made me me, and I want to do that. There are a few things I grew over time and made me a better person, but I'm kind of happy and grateful I learned a lot over time. So sometimes there's a saying, if it ain't working, go back to roots. So I knew it didn't work for me in the beginning, but hey, sometimes going back to roots or going back to the way things were back in the old days that made you who you are, you're gonna have to go back, and that's what made me happy. And I'm proud of it. And I'm not gonna be ashamed for it. I don't really care what people say, because they ain't me. They don't see what my happiness, whatever they say doesn't recite my happiness. You decide. You're a human being. You're designed uniquely. You are born into this world for some reason. You just don't see it, but you will see it in order to be happy. You just had to find it. It took me a while, but I did. So going back to roots. Hopefully I can get this back off of on the off-road and start doing off-roading and all that stuff. That would be some good time. Ooh, Raptor. I'll discuss about the Raptor later. I think this is the second Raptor I saw. Yeah, so guys, just if you grew up in a situation that made you happy and made you who you are, just don't lose sight of it and be proud of it. If people think otherwise, then they don't dictate who you are. So just leave it at that. And hopefully most of you guys who watch this will understand. It may not make sense, but maybe I could clear it up later when I'm not sick. But I'm really sick today. I'm just like, I don't know what was going on. Feels like I'm rambling, but oh well. This, I mean, honestly, look at this. I mean, this looks like a rambling chaos right now. I'm just sitting here enjoying the drive. Who put that stupid flag up there? Oh, wait. Is that a truck again? American flag, what else is up there? Ooh. Oh, that was a thunder. Haha. I think that was a snake flag. That's cool. Folks, I will see you guys later, and we should have this vlogs again because I like doing this. This is fun. I mean, I like doing this once in a while. So, we'll see you guys then. Peace.